Belly fat is one of the easiest things to gain and one of the hardest things to lose. And if you're like us, you have probably tried everything to get rid of it.
Maybe you've done crunches every night, maybe you cut out sugar, bread, or even skipped meals, but the fat around your stomach just doesn't want to go away.
We have been there, frustrated, confused and tired of hearing different advices from different platforms.
So we decided to stop guessing and start learning. We dug into actual science, real studies, and tried things by ourselves. What we found completely changed how we thought about belly fat.
It's about what actually works, what the research says, and what works for real people.
We'll show you why belly fat is so stubborn and then walk you through a step-by-step plan that anyone can start today.
Whether you want to feel better, you want to be healthier, or you just want to fit into your favorite jeans again, this is for you.
Let's break it all down. First of all, not all belly fat is created equal. There are two main types. Subcutaneous fat, that's the squishy fat right under your skin, and visceral fat. This is stored deep inside your abdomen, around your organs.
And here's the important part. Visceral fat is dangerous. It's linked to heart diseases, type 2 diabetes, inflammation, and even certain cancers.
So when we talk about losing belly fat, we are not just doing it for abs, it's about long-term health.
Let's bust the first big myth. You cannot target your belly fat directly with specific exercises.
Yep, doing 100 crunches a day won't magically melt away fat from your stomach. Fat loss is a system-wide process.
The only real way to lose your belly fat is to reduce your overall body fat. And your body decides where it leaves first. Unfortunately, it can be your stomach, which is going to be last.
Frustrating, yes. But we'll show you how we work with it, not against it.
Let's start with the most important factor, a caloric deficit.
In plain English, if you eat more calories than you burn, you'll gain fat. If you eat fewer calories than you burn, you will lose fat.
It sounds simple, but it's not always that easy. Start tracking your current intake for a few days and you will probably be surprised.
Then figure out your maintenance calories. How much you need to stay at the same weight, and aim to eat 10 to 25% less than that to create a sustainable deficit.
But you have to be careful there, because your caloric deficit can depend on different things. For example, your age, your sex, your progress level, how high your body fat at the moment is, etc, etc. And this is the reason why we have created a whole video course about proteins, nutrition in general, and on how you can calculate your perfect deficit. On top, you will have a complete community with same-minded people, also Aaron and me. This is probably the last day where you can get 50% off lifetime. Link is in the description. The keyword is sustainable. Extreme diets will backfire. Consistency will always win.
Here's a mistake we both made in the past. Trying to follow strict, joyless diets we hated. That never lasts.
Instead, build your diet around foods you like, but from whole food groups. Protein, like eggs, chicken, tofu. For the healthy fats, we have avocados, olive oil, nuts. Also add fibrous veggies, starches like potatoes, oats and rice, fruits and dairy if tolerated.
Choose 2 to 4 go-to foods from every group, and that's already a solid foundation.
And yes, leave room for 1 to 2 cheaty meals, because with this little flexibility you will make this diet realistic and long-term.
When you're in a calorie deficit, your body wants to lose fat, but it might also break down muscles. That's where the proteins come in.
Proteins preserve muscle mass. It makes you full longer and it has a high thermic effect, which means you will burn more calories by digesting it.
Aim for at least 2 grams of proteins per kilogram of body weight. So if your body weight is 80 kg, go for at least 160 grams of proteins per day.
It sounds a lot at first, but spread it out across your meals and it's very doable.
Here's the next big thing, exercise. Not because it burns a ton of calories, but because of what it does to your metabolism and your muscle mass.
Cardio is good for your heart health, and yes, you will burn some more calories, but strength training is the real game changer for fat loss.
Why? Because lifting weights helps you maintain muscle mass in a diet, which keeps your metabolism high and your body tight, not skinny fat.
2 to 3 workouts per week can be enough. Focus on any movement which is going to build muscles, for example with machines, with weights, with cable towers, anything where you can train intensively and build muscles.
Increase the daily movement, walking more, taking stairs, or add light cardio.
Here's something that most people overlook. It's sleep.
Sleep affects your hunger hormones, your mood, your recovery, your energy levels, all of which impacts your ability to stick to your plan.
In studies, people who sleep less tend to eat more, crave junk foods, and they also gain more belly fat, even though their diet isn't drastically different.
Shoot for 7 to 9 hours of sleep and protect your sleep like your life depends on it. Because honestly, your long-term health does.
The last step is probably the hardest one: patience.
A lot of people quit right before the results start to show, especially with belly fat. It's often the last place to shrink.
Measure progress in more ways than just the scale. Look at how your clothes fit, how you feel, and how your face and stomach are changing.
And don't expect to undo years of weight gain in just a few weeks. Think long-term. Set 3 months or 6 month goals, not just summer body in 3 weeks.
So let's recap the 6 things you need to lose belly fat: a caloric deficit, a realistic, enjoyable diet, a high protein intake, strength training and activity, enough sleep, patience and consistency.
We just gave you everything you need to know to lose belly fat. But knowing what to do and actually doing it consistently are 2 very different things. That's where our 2-on-1 coaching comes in. We'll take the guesswork out of your nutrition and training, keep you accountable and guide you every step of the way, so you stop spinning your wheels and finally see real, lasting results. If you're serious about changing your body and habits, this is your chance. Apply now and get started. The application link is in the description. Let's hop on a free call.
If you found this useful, we would love to see you subscribing our channel, also leaving a like and comment here. Wait for the next video.
Thanks for watching. Go and take action and we'll see you in the next one.